Safe Food Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? African American people, what up? Hey, it's your boy J Rob. All peoples, what up? Listen. Now, I'm gonna be honest. You hear the hip hop. That's my music. You saw the bars. A few of you saw the bars. So listen, man. On the Crypto J-Raw show, 90% of it's going to be finance. I'm not even going to lie. Like 90% of it's going to be finance. That's why it's Safe Moon Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? My people, what up? Because, again, 90% of it's going to be finance. But there's going to be a small percentage of it that is also my personal journey and just covering the news, the topics, kind of what's going on. And so this is one of those 10% times, guys. And I'm not trying to be too late to the party here, but just kind of covering some stuff that went on this week. In the Alabama brawl, which thankfully, no one got seriously injured or hurt. But, it has to be discussed, guys. This has to be discussed. If you don't know what happened, there was a situation where some drunk Euro-Americans, and that's what I call white people, guys, Euro-Americans, European Americans, because you guys are European, you're not white, I'm not black, I'm African American. Now, again, I understand the general just saying. I don't get mad if someone says black or white. I don't get mad at that. But what you have to understand is race was invented in the 1430s or 1400s by the Portuguese as a means of subjugating free Africans that they enslaved. So it was a means of just kind of keeping them at the bottom. Look it up. And it was basically a social caste system. So black meant devoid of Portuguese ancestry from Africa or some other country, but having no Portuguese or European ancestry. And white meant being full-blooded, having full European ancestry. And basically it was just a way of keeping the top at the top and the bottom at the bottom socially, basically subjugating people, keeping them lower. Because in their Christian heresy, heresy is basically religious gaslighting. So in their Christian heresy, they taught that, if you wanted to become a Christian and you were an enslaved African, then you were free. So again, that was their way of sort of keeping Africans at the bottom and other ethnicity groups at the bottom. And then it got adopted by the French and the English during the, basically Imperial Europe, what they call the transatlantic slave trade. So again, not offended if anyone says white or black. I just personally call, most white people Euro-American, and I call most my black people African American, because again, that's where we are, that's where we're from. I descend from Africa. White people descend from Europe. So that's just the intricacy I break down. You might see me say white or black from time to time because that's a general understanding. So I'm not saying that I never say it, but for the most part, I try to be aware and, state, hey, Euro-Americans, African Americans, Afro-Americans. And so if you see me say that from time to time, I'm making this disclaimer because that's where it's coming from. So again, look that up. 1400s, Portugal, São Miguel Islands, where it all started. Book, Lord willing, eventually coming. So, but again, I digress. Back to the Alabama brawl. So some Euro-American brothers got a little drinking in and decided to jump the Afro-American security guard that told them rightfully to move their boat. A, your boat's parked illegally. We got ships coming in. We got boats coming in. You got to move it. They said, oh, nah. And they jumped him and walked away. Left him laying there and walked away. Well, a few of our Afro-American brothers said, well, that's not happening today. And so they decided to go ahead and get involved in the melee. Go ahead and approach these guys that were completely in the wrong and challenge them like, what's up? What's going on with this? And man, there was a brawl. And Euro-Americans, white people, were flying everywhere. And it showed a lot of cowardice in these guys. Any bully is a coward. So if you're a racist or an imperialist, basically thinking America's great and Africans need to go back to their country, whatever, feeling that way. And not all Euro-Americans feel this way, because there were Euro-Americans that came out, white people that came out and supported us for defending ourselves and defending our people. The guy got jumped. And here's the thing. In the South specifically, America as a whole, we know these stories don't end this way, right? Most of the time. They usually end with death, going all the way back to lynchings, even up to as recent as Ahmaud Arbery. And we know it's a 50-50 chance recently that Euro-Americans actually go to jail for these crimes and get tried for these crimes. And so it's just a tragic history, man. And so I'm hoping and praying that Euro-Americans that feel this way see what happened in how, Afro-Americans stood up for this guy. And even one brother, swam to the event to defend him. And we're just not taking it anymore, man. And I'm hoping and praying that this kind of is just like the warning shot that just, hey, let's stop this, man. Let's let this stuff go, man. Like, you're not better than me because you descend from Europe. I'm not stronger than you because I descend from Africa. Like, the truth is, I have strengths I bring to the table and that help the country and serve the community, and so do you. Let's praise each other instead of hating each other. But again, I gotta defend myself if you want to stick to what you think. And so, there's a lot of Euro-Americans that understand that, white people that understand that, and supported us and were allies. And then there's a lot that don't, unfortunately. But in this instance, what was comical about it, because again, there were chair shots. Now, there's a woman that got hit with a chair in a fit of rage, which, okay, no. So, okay, not cool. But there was this one guy, he took I swear, almost 5 chair shots and kept coming. Oh, man. The whole thing was hilarious. But it was just great to see African Americans, our people, standing up for each other, man. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, man. And the cool thing was, from my understanding of the reporting, that the African American brothers and sisters, they got, arrested at the moment, were all let go because video clearly showed, thank God for cell phones in this era, video clearly showed that they were defending a man that got jumped. And so the Euro-American brothers and sisters that perpetrated the jumping, many of them have been arrested. Some were arrested on the spot. A few had arrest warrants and turned themselves in, which is the right thing to do. You jump somebody, turn yourself in so you don't get arrested and get something worse happening to you. So yeah, that was a good idea to turn themselves in. So yeah, man, all in all, on my journey, I'm going to cover things like this that come up on the Crypto J-Raw Show. It won't be all the time, but big news like that, I got to cover it. I got to give my thoughts. And again, it's a part of my journey. So don't come at me in the comments. Even if you do, haters, you got a day. So I got a day set aside for you guys once a week in case I need to address a few things. But yeah, I mean, that's a part of my journey, man. One guy said that, one hater said, "Oh, you're not genuine if you don't cover the realness of what happened with Safe Moon, right? Happened, according to him, allegedly." But you know what? I can't get up here and be an African American brother and not cover what's going on with my people. That wouldn't be genuine. You just see my face, and I'm up here acting like we ain't just go out and hold a day, defend ourselves, and stand up for someone, another African American brother that could have been a statistic, killed, jumped in the South, lynched. We said not today. It wouldn't be genuine if I didn't stop and take the time and chronicle this on my journey. But yeah, that's what happened. To me, the most hilarious part was them chair shots, man. This guy took so many chair shots. Like, listen, there's this one time, I think it was Jerry West in the NBA Finals, that the losing team, the opposing team on the losing team, the opposing player, he won the MVP. The losing team had the MVP player. And them Euro-Americans lost. But listen, man, if we giving the MVP to a guy on the losing team, I nominate that brother that took about 5 chair shots. I don't know if he had about 5 vodka shots. I don't know. But, I'm giving him, he gets my MVP if the losing team gets an MVP. If a player on the losing team gets an MVP, he gets my MVP. So yeah, that's my news on that. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy J-Rod. We out.